Maverick 100.9, Aggie Land's country alternative. It's Corliss. And I know you've been waiting on this because I have been beating everybody's ears with the fact that I get to talk to Mike Ryan this week because he's my fave. I got Mike on. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. How are you, Corliss?
I am fantastic. Now, you and I both have a very big week coming up. On Monday night, we're going to be at an award show. And then by Friday, we're going to be out at Chilifest. Are you having as much trouble organizing as I am?
Well, luckily I've got some people around that keep me on task. So it's out of necessity. It's because if it didn't happen, I probably wouldn't get anything done. Luckily I have some good schedule keepers that keep me on task.
Absolutely. Well, I was really excited to see that you are a performer on this year's Texas Regional Radio Awards. I don't think in the time that I've worked in Texas that we have had you there. So that'll be something new for everyone.
Yeah. It's exciting. I've had the opportunity to present and perform at a couple of these award shows, and they're just a lot of fun. Like the whole day, getting to see everybody that's there and experience the production is just it's a lot of fun for me. So
it is. I did just have a core memory. Never mind. You did. So I used to work for a different radio station, and we won Radio Station of the Year, and you were the one that presented that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was years and years and years ago. And now I can remember because I freaked out afterwards. You and I didn't know each other quite as well yet. And you just knew me as this crazy fan of yours. And I totally fangirled that you were the one that gave it to me.
Well, I guess I'd forgotten about that, but the award shows are just a fun thing to do. So was it at the same place, the Arlington musical?
It was back when it was at the musical. Yep. It would have been 2019. Boy, we've been through a lot since 2019, haven't we?
We sure have.
Well, as a matter of fact, 2019 was the last time we had a Chilifest in Snook, Texas, and it's been a lonely 2 years,
Well, we're looking forward to getting back there. I can tell you that much.
So I've been asking everyone, do you have a favorite Chilifest story that's radio friendly that you can actually tell me?
Well, so when I was in college, I went to a couple of them, and I went to see Willie Nelson one year. I saw Gary Allen another year, and it was a lot of fun. We learned some valuable lessons though, as far as like multi-days. Like I learned that Chilifest for me was the reason why it took me so long to experience Larry Joe Taylor, because Chilifest always happened first. And after Chilifest, I was like, I'm not doing this to myself again for a long time. And so I would hear about Larry Joe Taylor. I was like, yeah, it sounds like fun, but I'm out because I've been sleeping in the dirt and the worst sunburn of my life and like just hung over for days. Like we had a lot of fun, but it was hard because like showing up to Chilifest for the Friday night show, you have to park like 7 miles away and carry all your beer in, all your chairs or whatever you're planning on having for the day. If you're planning on spending 2 days there, that can be a lot of excuse me. But then if you wait till Saturday or if you go home on Friday, it can be tricky because Uber wasn't a thing in college, but we always figured out a way to get home, which was money, because then you could take a shower, you could sleep in a real bed, and you can come back and experience Saturday night the way that you want to, and you can enjoy yourself and not just be hungover by noon because you started drinking as soon as the sun came up. And it's just like the worst if you don't do it right. But
these are all great notes. I'm literally taking notes.
Well, that wasn't the intention of this. I'm hoping if somebody's out there listening that they can maybe take some advice, heed some advice, and pace yourself a little bit, or at the same time, don't. I will say this. I've never seen a single pot of chili at Chilifest and all the end. They must tuck it off in the corner somewhere. I know that it's people that do it because they all have team shirts and they're real like names or whatever. And there's just, you see them everywhere, but I've never seen a pot of chili. But we sure have a good time when we go.
I am dying over here. I've only been once and I know there is chili, but I didn't find it. It was very cold, so I had to, my 30-year-old butt huddling in with 19-year-olds to keep warm. So I will say that parking and stuff has gotten better in years past. We do have shuttle buses from the mall.
Nice.
Yep. Do not drink and drive, and do not pay $200 for an Uber. This is a complete and total free thing, or you can get a campsite at chilifest.org. And as Mike said, pace yourself. Wear sunscreen. As hard as it is, try to get some water in there, or do what I do and take electrolyte pills. And Mike, you are performing Friday night, so you are the one kicking all of this off. So I don't know which way to lean. Do you should they just blow it all on Friday, or try to hold out for Co-Wetzel on Saturday?
Well, save some for Co for sure. I mean, you don't want to lose that experience, no doubt about it. But I'm not going to tell you to be calm on Friday, because I'm excited. Act the way that whatever feels appropriate. Go wild, but just understand that you're in for a long couple days if you do too much.
That's the ticket right there. It's a marathon, not a race.
That's right.
And I got to do the marathon with y'all. I'm going to be out there both days, and I have to start a whole lot earlier and that's with hair and makeup. The Chilifest chairman told me I can't have a dressing room. So no outfit changes, but I will be out there bright and early welcoming everyone to Chilifest 2022. And of course, I couldn't believe it when I saw it, but my favorite guy, Mike Ryan, is on the lineup, as well as many others. Mike, we are super, super stoked to have you back here for Chilifest.
Yes, ma'am. Looking forward to it.